Hi there, and welcome back to the Message Marketing Pod. I'm your host, Christopher Melotti from Melotti Media, and this is episode 114. How large companies and small businesses can harness thought leadership to earn more sales. Now, this, again, another great episode, lots of useful content and information, so please share this podcast with business owners and companies of all types, because this is going to give them all the answers. All right, so as business owners, we all want to achieve more sales and build a bigger pipeline of leads and demand. After all, a company can only survive if it's earning. But the reality is, keeping your sales pipeline full and your demand generation high is becoming more challenging with each passing year. With the ongoing economic volatility, there's increasing customer demand and tight market competition. It seems that the number of people you can sell your products and services to is decreasing, and their alternatives are increasing. So this means that you're probably asking yourself right now, gosh, Chris, how can I build a bigger pipeline and earn more revenue? Well, you're not alone. Believe me, I'm there too with my business. And so are many of your fellow companies and businesses too. So the follow-up question is, what do you do about it? Well, no matter how big or small your business or organization may be, your natural reaction will probably be differentiation. And you're not wrong. Let me explain. So you might be asking yourself, like, how do I put more space between my brand and my competitors? Should I come up with more products and better services? Or should I ramp up and reframe my marketing mindset? Well, they're good questions. However, high quality products or services alone aren't enough. Improving your offering or your product suite and depth is only half of the solution. Nowadays, your potential clients and customers demand more. They want more. They're looking for brands that understand their pain points and have a relatable image. They are looking for companies that give them answers, deliver assurance, and build authentic relationships with them. And the thing is, they vote with their attention, their action, and their wallet. That's just what it comes down to. This is where establishing thought leadership comes in. This is the other half of the differentiation solution. So what is thought leadership? Well, thought leadership, or some people call it key opinion leadership or KOL, is a strategy used by business leaders and content marketers to build credibility for themselves and their brands by pioneering ideas in their niche and spreading insights. So according to a recent survey conducted by SEMrush, 65% of businesses currently incorporate thought leadership in their content marketing, while 29% intend to initiate a thought leadership program very, very soon. So what's the goal of this thought leadership? Well, the main objective of thought leadership is to become recognized as an expert and a go-to resource in your field. In other words, being the top of mind personal brand when people think of your niche or industry or need or demand. So like if you go, oh, I need to buy a new, white good or fridge, or, I need to pick a school. What do you think of first and why? And that usually is linked with thought leadership or thought leadership marketing. So what is a thought leader? Naturally, a thought leader is regarded as a brand, so it can be a brand, or a person who deeply understands their business along with the needs of their target customers and the industry they're in. So B2B and B2C audiences are attracted to this expertise and therefore are more likely to choose them over competitors. Now, that's why I do this podcast, because a lot of people like to listen to my expertise, and this is part of thought leadership creation. Okay, I'm hoping that you're here because you've been listening to podcasts by me and you're going, he knows his stuff. I need to listen to more of this because I'm getting a lot of value. That is thought leadership. Okay, so what are the benefits of thought leadership? Well, it's good to know what thought leadership is, but ultimately want to know, how will thought leadership benefit me or my business? How does thought leadership earn business results? Well, according to a poll by Marketing Insider Group, here's some stats for you to help you. Number one. Well, according to a poll by Marketing Insider Group, 71% of marketers say that they have benefited from thought leadership with increased website traffic. 62% have experienced an increase in lead generation. 56% saw increased media mentions. 54% gained more email subscribers. 53% said they improved customer relations, and 32% increased the number of backlinks gained. So that's some huge stats just from thought leadership content. According to research by the Channel Partnership, 88% of technology buyers say that thought leadership content is either important or critical when they are selecting a shortlist of potential vendors. A thought leadership study by LinkedIn found that 55% of business decision makers use thought leadership to evaluate companies that they are considering hiring. And then 60% of executives said that they are willing to pay a premium to companies that create thought leadership content. So this is the point, is that thought leadership works and it's got tangible results. And the reason is simple. You don't even need to get the stats out. You can make ipso facto. If you are a thought leader, you are leading an industry or a particular conversation or some sort of theme or topic that then people will naturally follow you for. So, and you see it every day. You see it on TikTok. You see it on all the social media platforms. When someone has an opinion that people love to know more about, they follow them because they want to know what they say or do or wear next. And that's what thought leadership is. So the question then is, how do you become a thought leader? Well, to become a thought leader in your niche, you need to lead. This involves taking an omni-channel approach by spreading your message, ideas, advice, and knowledge proactively. By doing this, you're essentially creating an organic platform for your voice and building trust and respect for what you do. If you do this right, you will organically create more demand for you and your brand over time. So the 6 reasons why thought leadership is essential for your business. I've got 6 reasons. So in this digital age where competition is fierce, especially amongst those who are the face of their brands, if you want to improve your conversion rate, sales numbers, and differentiate your brand, then a thought leadership marketing strategy is critical. Always remember, people want to know, like, and trust you before they buy from your business today. Okay, that's just the truth. Like, I know I've got a business coach that constantly says, Chris, you need to move yourself out of your business. You can't be the only one flying the flag. When you've got a team behind you, which I do, they say, well, you've got to make it less about you and more about the business. And as much as I try to do that, in the end, people follow a lot of what we do because of myself and my persona and what I'm doing out there. And so it's a hard environment because it feels like customers and the general populace, the way they consume today, B2B or B2C, is that they follow leaders. They want to know that they can trust you rather than being just told on a website. Let's go back to the 6 reasons. So to explain further, here are the reasons why thought leadership is so important for your brand. 1, it can demonstrate your industry expertise. Of course, okay, in a saturated market, what's going to put you ahead of your competitors? The expertise your brand shares with your customers. That's a differentiator. So you need to be producing content that shows and shares these insights, just like I'm doing right now. Number 2, it builds trust. Okay, trust is a huge priority for customers, but it must be earned, not bought. So ongoing, consistent communications around thought leadership content will establish your brand as a credible one that people can rely on. Okay. Number 3, it can build your brand's likability factor. People, again, as I said, want to connect with people, not robots. Like all this talk about AI, but people want to talk to people. They want to connect with people. So a thought leader gives a human face to your business and engages customers with a message on a deeper level. When you become a thought leader, it means that you're offering guidance, help, and support, which makes you humanized, attachable, okay, and relationship building. It builds a rapport with an audience, and that's what people want. And I see it all the time when I'm doing sales in my business, is that a lot of the time people like the way that I pitch, not because I'm a good salesman, but because I'm approachable and likable. And that's not by chance. I work very hard at this key opinion leadership thing. So that's why I'm sharing these expertise with you so you can learn. Number 4, it can keep your business on the customer radar. So, depending on your business, you may have less frequent contact with your customers than ever before. So for instance, they may only buy every season or every year or whenever they can think of you. However, thought leadership keeps your brand top of mind whenever they have that need. So when time comes for them to make another purchase, they will think of you. So that's why we want thought leadership as well. Number 5, it creates demand for your products and services. In our previous podcast episode, which was 113, we talked about demand over lead generation, or doing demand generation first. Well, this is another way, is that since thought leadership effectively builds brand trust and affinity, this means more people will be drawn to your business, thus creating more demand for your products and your services. And so that's why they choose you. And number 6, last but not least, it can drive more sales. Ultimately, the goal of any marketing strategy you implement is to convert leads and achieve sales. Your brand coverage generated by thought leadership will secure you more leads that you can convert into customers, or better yet, loyal advocates. So, how does thought leadership help your business earn more sales? Well, long story short, the more you and your brand are known as a pioneer in your niche, the more demand you'll generate, which then increases your leads and sales potential. So this involves how to create demand and thought leadership is writing blogs and articles to share your expertise, filming videos where you share your ideas, recording podcasts just like this one, authoring books, teaching classes, and conducting content marketing. However, being a thought leader takes patience, strategy, experience, and dedication, okay? It doesn't matter if you are just starting your own business or you have been in the industry for decades. No matter what size your business is or what industry, it takes passion to drive both the desire and willpower to start leveraging thought leadership. So don't think that one article and you're going to go, well, I'm a thought leader now, okay? Is that you need to be doing it consistently. And this is why like a lot of clients with us book articles that span 12 to 24 months and they do content marketing strategy services with us as well. Is because they go, tell me what's going to get me to be thought leader or my brand to be thought leader in the next 12 to 24 months. And it's not that it takes that long, but it does take consistency because people aren't seeing your content all the time. So is thought leadership worth it? Absolutely. Okay, and especially with AI and digital disruption and competitors and recessions and all this kind of disruption going on, thought leadership is one of the most tried and tested and foolproof forms of marketing you can get. So it's a big yes. While it may take a lot of work to get there, becoming a thought leader is the key to shifting your business from maintenance mode to a thriving success. Or to put it simply, a business that generates more sales and revenue. Thought leadership transcends the typical transactional sale, instead creating long-term value by providing your sales team with the marketing content, data, and evidence that customers can use to make decisions. So this means that thought leadership can help you seal the sales deal, because the more that you lead, the more organic demand you create, which drives your sales. But just remember, keep in mind that this involves cultivating a relationship with your audience that goes far beyond just selling. It's all about offering, like I always say to my clients, it's give, take, okay? So give value many times before you ask for something in return. If you earn your audience's attention this way, then you will. It's because you're a loudspeaker that's offering them value, because then customers will give you their precious time, allowing thought leadership to become a sales enablement tool that builds ROI. Okay, so in the end, what it comes down to is subject expertise builds your pipeline, which then makes more sales. So if you need help with building thought leadership, okay, then contact us at Malotti Media. We can definitely help you here. We can show you the 5 or 6 ways on how to do it, how to build a content marketing strategy. We can even write your content for you, but on your behalf. We don't just ghostwrite it. What we do is we listen to you as the subject matter expert. That's something that you have to keep in mind. It's not that you're giving us a brief and saying, go away and make me sound good. Of course we do that, but we do take your lead because we want the blog or article to sound exactly like you so that your thought leadership potential is authentic. And that's what we do differently to other copywriters. That's why we're a message marketing agency, because we put this strategy in. So I'd love to talk to you if you really, really want to be a thought leader, because this is it's what's going to get your business that extra staying power that you need to withstand anything, is this thought leadership, okay? There are so many brands out there. How are you leading the conversation? Okay, remember, it's not an overnight effort, but it is worth it, okay? So if you need help on building your thought leadership status, visit our website at malottimedia.com.au. Contact us and through our website, or you can email us at enquire@malottimedia.com.au. We'd be glad to chat to you about everything you need to know and giving you a strategy on how to become a thought leader. Thank you so much for listening to this episode 114 of the Message Marketing Pod. I'm your host, Christopher Malotti from Malotti Media. Please listen to our next episodes. Please subscribe, listen to our past episodes. I hope they give you tons and tons of value. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.